Hi guys, my name is Carly Schrader and here's my Module 1 presentation. So currently I'm in my 5th year of teaching at Littlestown Area School District. That is my 3rd year there as a 3 to 5 math learning support teacher. Prior to that, I taught learning support and 1st grade in Mifflin County School District. I got dual certified in early childhood and special education at Lebanon Valley College, and Olaf is my favorite cartoon character. Why am I studying STEM? Because I teach math every day to kids who struggle with it, and I want to be able to present it in a more effective, engaging way that makes it clear to my students why math is important. Some things I like to do is travel the world. Last summer, I got the chance to spend 20 days in Italy, Greece, and France, and here are pictures of a few of my favorite places. Venice, I loved, and the fishing village Klima in Greece were tops my favorite. So my operational definition of STEM. So in my own words, based on the readings and the videos I watched, I would say it's the practice of instructing the content, practices, and processes of science, math, technology, and engineering in an intentionally integrated way that utilizes real-world rigorous and relevant learning experiences to create students who are prepared for personal decision-making, participation in civic and cultural affairs, and economic productivity. In short, STEM education truly is what prepares our students to hold jobs in this century. So, if I'm being honest, I have not been able to truly implement STEM in my learning support classroom thus far. The closest I got was good mathematical practices. So, in this example, they were presented with the task of selecting an appropriate tank to house the clownfish I wanted to buy. They had a picture of a clownfish and 3 pictures of different sized tanks. And they had to tell me what information they needed to solve the problem and provide reasoning as to why they needed it. And they got information such as the volume formula, gallon requirements for clownfish, dimensions of the tanks, once they gave me the reasons why they needed that. And the question had more than one answer, so they had to defend why the tank they chose was the best choice. So, with that example, the blue circles show the mathematical practices that were utilized because they made sense of the problem, because they had to determine what it was that they had to figure out when presented with the task, and reason to determine what information they needed and why, and construct arguments to defend their choices. If I were to have changed it and integrated engineering by having them design a tank for the clownfish, they could have utilized the practices circled in green. STEM education important? Well, leaning on the STEM integration video, it's key to a thriving economy and a safe and healthy society. Because in essence, only when all 4 are working together are we able to progress. Without engineering and technology, we don't have new ways of meeting our needs, and so we're not moving forward. According to the Tyson video, it's the way to get jobs now and in the future. Through studying math is how we create problem solvers. It's not the math we're learning, it's how we're learning the math. And it's the kind of thinkers we are creating by teaching them math properly. And STEM education is what creates the innovating, thinking employees that companies crave to have. And it's those kinds of STEM thinkers that are going to be able to create the new industries and the new economies that will equate to jobs for everyone. According to the Vasquez text, it's important for both personal well-being of each citizen and for the nation's competitiveness in the global economy. It's necessary to have a deeper understanding of the STEM subjects in order to compete in the society we have today. Students just need more than disconnected facts. They need to understand the creative achievements of science, its inherent logic, and consistency and its universality. Overall, they need to have a deeper understanding of how it's all connected, and that's what's going to lead to jobs. So my goals for the course are to create a realistic plan for how I can truly integrate STEM into my math learning support class. I want to learn how to create STEM literate students who have positive STEM identities, and learn how to create engaging, rigorous, real-world based tasks that I can be using with my students every day so that they are excited to learn math and they're able to retain the instruction.